Have you tried to squeeze a whole lifetime of good times in 3 minutes? That's what I've been trying to do. First, I want to acknowledge all the people that perished in 9/11. Now, it was my sister's birthday yesterday, and it brought back old memories. We was all sitting up there telling stories, and I thought about this story, and I'd like to share it with you guys. May I please? It was in the 70s, and I had these shorts on that came up just right at my knee line. And Grandma Jen went into the store, and she said, "Y'all stay in this car till I come back." We was in a Plymouth station wagon, sky blue station wagon. Yes, it's coming right. It's coming all back. Long drugs. It was Safeway. It was Lucky's. Safeway was across the street. It was Lucky's, and it was long drugs, and then with Mary Bakery. So my sister said, we got to get Russell some gifts. So she decided that we was going to go steal out of long drugs. Everybody got out of long drugs with something but me. As I was leaving out of long drugs, and I was bent over pretending like my stomach was hurting, Store Prevention stopped me, and they called the police after they said I was stealing the cologne. Police came and put me in the back seat of the car, and it was across the street in Lucky's Safeway parking lot, while I was sitting there crying in the back seat, and I lifted my head up, and there was my grandmother driving by in the station wagon. She just happened to glance over there and see me in the back of the police car, and I heard her burst go, "Ah!" And she swung in there so fast, I didn't know somebody could drive that fast. She got out that car, and when she had the door was swung open, and she put her hands on her hip, and she said, "Whatever you're gonna do to him, it ain't gonna be worse than what he's gonna get at home. Let him out the car. I'm gonna take care of this." So I was so happy to get out of that police car. And on my way out the police car, I thought about what she said about take care of this, and I thought about, I might as well go to jail than go home with her. I already know what's going to happen with her. At least in jail, I get 3 meals. That would go home with her. Ooh, she gonna wear me out with that belt. So I was hesitant about getting out the police car. She said, "Get out this car." And I stood there, and they opened the door, and she looked at me one more time, give me that look, and I jumped out the car and stood next to her, and all the way home, I was dreading that butt whooping. I knew I was gonna get a good one, and so I was thinking of, and the ride home seemed like it was so long, but when we got home, she sat down. I stood in front of her. I was a little child. This is how we get our whooping. We had to stand in front of her. So I stood in front of her, tears rolling down my eyes. She said, "You know, you did something wrong." She said, "I ain't gonna whoop you this time, but don't you ever let me catch you stealing again." And I ain't never stole since. 4 minutes, a little long this time. Thank you for your patience. And each and one of you guys have a nice day. Talk to you later.